In the darkest corners of our world, unexplained mysteries thrive. From ancient legends awakening in deep caves and mysterious glowy eyes. Creatures that were once locked away have started to emerge. So, join us as we explore discoveries that will make you question what's really out there. A video uploaded online became the talk of the town. It showed a man standing outside a dark cave, filming. Risky move, I must say. Inside, a scary black entity sat, hidden in the shadows. He tossed a stone a couple of times to gain its attention, and then it suddenly threw a stone directly at him. It looked like some kind of djinn. Everyone watching held their breath, wondering if he would escape, or if this encounter would lead to something far more sinister. The cave held its secrets, and the guys decided it's best to leave them alone. Dark Encounter. A terrifying black creature with multiple horns was captured on camera in an abandoned site. Its eyes were white circles, piercing through the darkness. The cameraman, filled with fear, began reciting. You could hear the tremble in his voice. Meanwhile, the horrifying creature stood still, raising its hand and pointing a long finger at him. The scene was intense, leaving everyone on edge. The creature might strike, or it could just be staring. After watching this, I'm sure it will be tough for you to sleep at night. Black Witch. An explorer went out and came across a spooky creature sitting outside a dark cave. It was wearing all black and held a weird stick that looked magical. Curious, the explorer talked to it as if asking who it was and why it was there. To his surprise, the creature answered him. It seemed like the djinn from the stories he had heard as a child. The explorer knew he should have left immediately, but he couldn't move. Would he realize too late that some mysteries are better left untouched? Ocean Secrets. A submarine camera captured a bizarre sight. A zombie-like animal slowly emerged deep in the ocean sand. It moved cautiously as if waking from a long sleep. The creature had hollow eyes staring right through the camera as if it knew someone was watching from above. The water mixed around it, creating a ghostly scene. What was this creature? Where did it come from? No one knew. But one thing was certain. The ocean held secrets, and this was just the beginning. Shadows Within. A man shone his flashlight on a cave wall, expecting only darkness. Instead, he found something much creepier. 3 creatures appeared from the shadows, each strange and unsettling. One was big and hidden behind a stone, and nearby, 2 smaller figures huddled together, blending into the darkness. Were they waiting for something? The last one was the most surprising, with a red color that stood out against the dark. They might be guarding the cave's secrets. The cave seemed to hold mysteries he might never understand. And as he stood there, the fear of the unknown gripped him tight. What could happen next? Golden Horror. In the video, Quranic verses play softly in the background as a horrifying creature appears. Its body is covered in thick, light golden hair, making it look even more frightening. The creature's red eyes glowed with a light, but things didn't stop here. Suddenly, it lets out a terrifying roar that echoes through the dark surroundings. The combination of the scary sight and the haunting verses creates a scary atmosphere, leaving everyone wondering what this creature really is and where it came from. Mysterious beings. A team of researchers entered a cave in Mexico and discovered something unbelievable. Let's have a look. They saw mysterious beings lurking in the darkness. These strange cave dwellers looked somewhat human, but their speed was unnatural. They didn't seem aggressive, but they firmly blocked the team from moving deeper into the cave. After this unsettling encounter, the researchers left, shaken by what they'd seen. Soon after, another group entered, better prepared with cameras and protective gear. They managed to film the creatures and capture the creepy surroundings. What they recorded shocked everyone who watched. Were these beings guardians of an ancient secret, or was there something darker hidden in the shadows? Mexican mystery. While hiking in the hills of Mexico, a traveler spotted what looked like a real giant. Sitting in a cave, this figure seemed to watch from afar, sitting still, almost human-like. But as the hikers zoomed the camera, this wasn't a giant at all. It was a man, a caveman, living hidden away in complete isolation. But soon as he noticed that he was being captured, he went back into the shadows of the cave. It's hard to believe that in this age, someone could still live like that, cut off from the world. But there he was, in the cave's shadows, a ghost from another time. Cave Guardian. As a spotlight hit the cave opening, something bizarre appeared. A dark, shadowy creature with a single glowing eye peeked out from its hiding spot. It stood perfectly still, its unblinking eye fixed on the visitors as if it were waiting for the right moment to act. The creature was either a guardian of the cave or something more threatening. The cave seemed to come alive, echoing with secrets and mysteries. As the onlookers held their breath, they felt a mix of fear and curiosity. What could this creature reveal, and who knows what troubles might lie ahead? Desert creatures. A tractor was stuck in the sand, left in a lonely desert. Suddenly, 4 pale, skinny beings began creeping toward the vehicle. Their movements were spooky, like something out of a nightmare. The driver and another man standing beside the tractor were scared as the creatures got closer. With no options left, they turned and ran, leaving the tractor behind in the sand. But if they had glanced back, they would have realized the truth. It was none other than skinwalkers. But the question was, what did they want? With no apparent answer, people were left scared to go into the desert. Eerie Encounter. Late at night, 3 friends drove their car down a dark road when their headlights suddenly revealed a strange figure. Its glowing red eyes pierced the darkness, and the sight stopped them in fear. The creature stood still, staring right at them. For a moment, they felt like they were face to face with something not of this world. The horrified group wondered what this being could be. Was it a lost spirit or a djinn? As the creature remained motionless, they couldn't shake the feeling that they were witnessing something truly creepy, a moment that would haunt them forever. Horrifying Encounter. Sometimes, the most bizarre things happen when you least expect them. At night, the vlogger's camera caught 2 tall, thin figures standing side by side. They looked human, but something seemed off. The way they stood was too perfect, mirroring each other down to every detail. One of the guys again dared to capture the sight if they were there or not. But here is the scary jump. It was right in front of the camera. The video ended abruptly, but one thing they would wonder was, if they had just come face to face with something out of this world. Probably a sight they would never forget. Creature standoff. As the man filming bravely shone his light on the creature, he tried to catch it with his bare hands. But as he got closer, the creature became more aggressive and seemed ready to go after him. Sensing the risk, he took a few careful steps back, hoping to calm it down. The tension built as he wondered if he would be able to escape this frightening encounter, or if the creature would strike. Every moment counted as he weighed his options, knowing that one wrong move could lead to a scary situation. Mysterious hole. A scary piece of real footage has emerged, showing a large hole in the ground. As the cameraman focuses on the scene, a terrifying creature with huge, spider-like legs and an alien head slowly tries to crawl out of the hole, but as soon as it senses someone nearby, it quickly goes back into the darkness below. Its massive size and creepy look leave viewers feeling uneasy and on edge. The unsettling image stays in their minds, making them wonder what other surprises nature might have in store. Cave secrets. In the video, cave divers make a mysterious discovery. As one diver moves a small stone inside the cave, he is shocked to find a living creature hiding behind it. Its large, white, round eyes stare back at him with an eerie intensity. The moment the creature senses the light from the diver's flashlight, it quickly vanishes into the darkness below. Fortunately, the entire encounter is caught on camera. This unexpected glimpse into the cave's hidden life leaves everyone wondering, could there be more unusual creatures waiting to be uncovered just out of sight? The divers know one thing for sure: their next dive will be even more exciting. Naga. A video surfaced online showing a woman in a cave, but she wasn't acting like a normal person. People claimed she was moving like a snake, more like a Naga, a magical snake from Indian stories that can change into a woman. Known for her mystery and special powers, it was said that she got lost for 3 months. When they finally found her, she was in the cave doing strange things. Instead of helping her, people began to worship her. This eerie change left the townsfolk feeling scared, sharing whispers about the woman who had become something otherworldly, fearing they had awakened a presence they couldn't control. Awakening the beast. An explorer went deep inside a dark cave, shining his flashlight around. Suddenly, he saw something, a broken egg on the ground. It was big, rough, and empty inside. Judging by its size, it could have belonged to a dragon. He looked around, hoping to find another egg. His flashlight flickered, casting strange shadows. And then, he stopped. Suddenly, something moved behind a rock. It was huge, with sharp teeth shining in the dim light. A dragon. The camera shook as he let out a scream. We could only hope he found his way out and remained safe. Wild struggle. In a green landscape, something terrifying was revealed. There was a massive black snake coiling around a small baby elephant, trying to overpower it. You could see the baby elephant struggling, opposing the snake's grip. How could this happen in the wild? It seemed so shocking. You were left wondering about the harsh realities of nature. This wasn't just a try for survival. It was a glimpse into a world where troubles lurked in every corner. And as the snake tightened its hold, you couldn't help but feel the weight of the wild closing in. Locked demon. Some things are better left unseen, but if you won't believe it, let's have a look. Murky, muddy water, thick with dirt, and there it was. A strange creature splashed the dirty water over itself, covering its face and its body. It didn't react. It seemed almost too calm, like it was at home in the filth. Watching this, you couldn't help but feel uneasy. Why was it there? What lay just below the surface? Rumor had it that this wasn't just some creature. It was a demon, locked away, recorded only by a hidden security camera. And as you watch, you'll probably realize, maybe it was never meant to be seen. Haunted Asylum.
I told you he's sick, he needed to take a breather. Matt!
In the spooky video, the uploader reveals a ghostly figure dressed in an old hospital gown, possibly a former patient from an asylum. Rumors whisper about its origin. Some say it's the abandoned Anoka State Asylum in Minnesota, while others insist it's hidden away in Canada. The chilling footage leaves viewers questioning if it's truly a spirit haunting the dark hallways. a restless soul trapped by the asylum's dark past. As the camera focuses on the figure's pale face, the unsettling mystery lingers, leaving everyone wondering what really haunts those shadowy corridors and whether the truth will ever be revealed.
Following us? Why is it?
Mountain alien. In a remote mountain area, someone filmed an alien lying deep between the rocks. It looked hurt and was breathing heavily, with both eyes wide open, staring at the camera. There seemed to be a wound on its forehead that showed it had fallen and hit the rocks hard. Seeing the injured alien is unsettling and makes you wonder what might have happened. Did it come across a mishap, or did it crash from the sky? Viral encounter. A video went viral, shocking the locals. They thought they saw a person in distress and rushed to help. But when they got close, a blinding flash of light revealed the truth. It wasn't a person, it was an alien. Whispers spread through the town. Some claimed they had seen a strange object crash just moments before. The atmosphere buzzed with excitement and fear. We can expect this time, too, that authorities might make witnesses silent, claiming it was all a hoax. This time, they again might have wanted to cover up the incident, leaving everyone wondering what really happened that night. Legend is back. Out in the fields, a farmer expects to see crows, or maybe a stray dog, but not this. There, just behind an old tower, he spotted two horns peeking out, watching him. They didn't belong to any animal he knew. The village had whispered tales of a goat man for years, but no one had ever seen it until now. This was the first time it had shown itself. Who knows what fate this legendary being will bring to the village? Eerie Monster. A social media user tried to brighten and stabilize a scary video filmed in a cave, hoping to reveal a strange creature. The footage starts with a flash as the camera moves deeper into the dark tunnel. As the video goes on, viewers spot a small, terrifying creature running quickly on two legs through the narrow space. Its quick movements left them scared. The camera barely caught anything through the shadows, making the moment feel tense. It was as if something was right there, hidden in the dark. Everyone watched closely, waiting to see if anything would come into view. Dragon Baby. Earlier this year, a young man traveled to Asia and went cave exploring. In one cave, he noticed something moving in the shallow water at his feet. Curious, he grabbed his mobile camera and started recording. To his surprise, a pale, almost white creature swam around, its flat head looking like a dragon's. Tiny limbs reached out to grab rocks, making the scene even more fascinating. He left the cave feeling amazed, realizing how many of the world's mysteries are still hidden right beneath our feet. Woods Watcher. A hiker was walking in the woods at night with only his camera. Suddenly, he spotted a horrifying being near some rocks. In the dark, it was hard to see what it was, but soon he ran to find shelter in a nearby cave. As he caught his breath, he peeked out into the night. That's when he saw the creature's head tilted behind the wall, watching him. The woods felt alive with fear, and he sensed that the creature was still watching him. What would have happened if he had stayed? The darkness held mysteries he wasn't ready to face. Strange discovery. In a remote village in Southeast Asia, a woman came across a bizarre species. It was unlike anything she'd ever seen. It had a human-like face with features that seemed almost alive. She brought it back to her village. Word spread quickly, whispering about this mysterious find. Was it a new species? But then came the strangest twist. It was later revealed to be a mandrake plant, a plant known for its weird, human-like roots. Despite its unsettling appearance, the woman decided to cook it and eat it. Alien Encounter. A biker riding through a snowy area at night caught something strange on tape. As he went around a curve, his light showed a skinny, white figure standing very still in the dark. The creepy sight made him feel uneasy. In the clearer footage, the creature looked even more like an alien from a nightmare. Its sudden appearance in the quiet snow left viewers asking, could this really be a visitor from another world? This spooky moment makes everyone wonder what might be hiding in the shadows of the night. Hidden horror. In 2018, a strange creature was filmed in a remote cave in Mexico. The video shows a rocky cave with a stream flowing through it. Suddenly, a bizarre creature crawls onto the rocks. A terrifying mix of spider-like legs and an alien body. It moves in a jerky way, as if it senses someone watching. Then, with a loud screech, it quickly runs deeper into the dark part of the cave, disappearing completely. The video left people fascinated, wondering what else might be waiting to be discovered in places like this. Trapped demon. Two friends went exploring a cave, excited to find its secrets. As they went deeper, one of them suddenly started acting weird. With wide eyes and a shaky voice, he said he felt a dark presence around them. He pointed to the far end of the cave, where shadows moved strangely against the walls. As he described the scary things he saw, his words became more frantic. Maybe he was just scared, or perhaps something truly creepy had grabbed hold of him. The tension grew as the other explorers realized they might not be alone in the darkness. Hidden watcher. While hiking near a cave, a creature was caught on camera, spying through the keyhole-shaped gap in the cave wall. As the man approached, a figure appeared, filling almost the entire space, like an eye watching him closely. It didn't stick out, but pressed right up against the opening, as if curious about who was there. When he got closer, he seemed to fade into the darkness, as though the cave swallowed him whole. The Eerie Encounter left everyone wondering who or what was watching from the shadows. Tree dweller. A video surfaced showing a pale, bald, and skinny creature sitting deep inside a hole within a tree. The cameraman recorded it through a small opening in the tree bark. When the creature noticed it was being watched, it quickly moved into the shadows to hide. Its strange appearance left everyone feeling uneasy. The eerie footage leaves viewers wondering what other unknown creatures might still be out there, hidden from us for so long. Underground horror. An eerie video appeared online showing a strange creature deep underground. It wasn't like any usual underground animal, and the unclear footage made it hard to tell what it was. But its eyes, fixed on the cameraman, were unmistakable. It looked somewhat like a frog, but much scarier and almost devilish. The video ended suddenly, leaving viewers feeling uneasy. As they shared the footage, people couldn't help but feel a growing worry, thinking about what might be out there, far from human eyes and understanding. Alien baby. In a strange video, a man was seen holding a baby. At first, it seemed normal, but then viewers noticed something was off. The baby's features looked unusual and almost unnatural, and its size didn't seem quite right either. Some people claimed this mysterious baby might be an alien found hidden in a cave. Its origin and the cave's location remained unknown, stirring up curiosity and a bit of fear. And who knows, that cave could be right in your area. Scary eyes. A hiker stumbled upon a strange creature trapped in a cave. No one knows how long it had been there. As the hiker moved closer to help it out, things got a turn. This wasn't just any creature, it was an alien. Its black eyes seemed to watch him intently. What had it experienced in its dark prison? It might be seeking help, but that poor eyes just got the hiker's soul out, and he ran at that moment. Or maybe the cave might be a secret home of aliens on Earth, which he had uncovered. What would you do if you were at his place? Staring eyes. An explorer was not ready for what he was about to see. Hiking through old ruins, he stopped. Inside a dark cave, he spotted what looked like a real cave woman. For a moment, he thought he'd found someone who had been living there for centuries. But as he got closer, he realized the truth. It wasn't a person at all. The cave lady was just a rock. Nature had shaped it to look exactly like a human face, fooling him completely. Creepy face. A local man recently filmed a huge Eurasian eagle owl crouching with its wings spread wide and feathers puffed up. It looked like it was ready to defend itself, and its fierce stare made it seem almost otherworldly. When he posted the video online, people went wild in the comments, claiming it wasn't just an owl. Some even said it looked like the legendary griffin, brought to life. Strange how a single sighting can spark so much mystery, making us wonder what's really hiding out there in the wild. Living tunnel. An explorer caught a creepy scene on camera. He saw millions of dark brown worms creeping down an abandoned tunnel. They gathered together, forming a giant, rolling mass. As they slowly pushed out, the explorer stood at the entrance, filming this strange sight. He was stopped in shock, watching the horrifying creature emerge. What could it be? The worms crawled and twisted, moving closer and closer. It left the man unsure of what would happen next. Was this just nature at work? Or was there something more mysterious happening? Unexpected visitor. Footage from Machu Picchu, Peru, showed something strange. A gray creature was hidden among the rocks. As the camera moved over the ancient area, it came into view. At first, it blended in, but as the camera zoomed in, it became clearer. Those large, dark eyes were creepy. With each inch closer, the tension grew. This entity seemed like it came from another world. An alien. Some believe it might be part of a plan that aliens are coming to take over Earth. Secrets might be hiding in those stones, waiting to be uncovered. Maybe, just maybe, they hold clues to an extraterrestrial presence among us. Scary sounds. What would you do if you heard a strange noise echoing from a grave? In Iran, during daylight, a similar case happened. There showed the hole in the grave where the bizarre sounds were coming from. A witness, filled with curiosity and fear, tried to dig, but the unsettling noises seemed to warn him to stop. The sounds grew louder and more intense, making the tension rise. What could be lurking beneath the surface? No one knows. Next time, while passing by, if you hear such a noise, it's better you don't find out what lies beneath. Tunnel terror. A very brave TV reporter, along with his cameraman, decided to interview a horrifying, skinny brown creature creeping toward them in an abandoned tunnel. As the beast sat against the wall, its gaze fixed on the reporter, the team felt fear. The creature looked both weak and threatening, and they could sense trouble lurking nearby. He was determined to get to the bottom of this scary encounter. Sinister Presence. Abandoned sites are famous for shadowy, dark animals. If you won't believe it, then check this out. A frightening black creature with long, curly hair was caught by an explorer in an abandoned site. Its presence seemed threatening. It might be a witch or a jinn. Witches are often said to wander lonely places, while jinn are known as spirits that can take scary forms. Or this could be guarding the secrets of the place. Whatever it was, one thing is for sure: the explorer could not sleep that night, haunted by what he had encountered. Creature from waves. The sea hides countless mysteries. Beachgoers were shocked to find a massive, skinless carcass washed up on shore, a sight straight out of a nightmare. Its enormous, prawn-like body bristled with limb-like appendages, both fascinating and frightening to see. The strangest part was that it even had no facial features, just a creepy form lying on the sand. Some say it could be the remains of an ancient species. Others fear it might be a result of environmental pollution, but with its alien-like look, it's no wonder this discovery has set the internet on fire. Ancient graves. In 2018, 2 strange graves were found in Siberia. Their mystery caught everyone's attention. At first, some thought the graves held birdmen, but the truth was even more chilling. The graves belong to a male shaman from the ancient Odino culture. This culture ruled Western Siberia 5,000 years ago. Around the shaman's skeleton lay about 50 stork beaks. They were carefully placed behind his skull and along his neck. It seemed like a collar, almost as if to guard him even in death. This spooky setup gave a rare glimpse into the strange rituals of the Odino people. It hinted at powers and beliefs that are long forgotten. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by one of our subscribers. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it to us. Who knows, we might even feature it in one of our videos. The Kramet Cave has always been shrouded in mystery. Locals believe there's a creature. Many even claim to have seen it, but there was never any proof until now. Authorities set up cameras after repeated sightings, hoping to capture this so-called guardian, the head of a monster and the body of a human. The footage shows it clearly, a creature emerging from the shadows, its monstrous eyes piercing into the camera. Its human-like body moved with a strange, unnatural grace. It almost felt aware, as if it knew it was being watched. The evidence is now out. The Guardian of Kramet Cave is real, but what it is protecting is still a mystery. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.